I'm Charlie Bryan. I'm the manager for emergency preparedness for the Northside Hospital System in Atlanta, Georgia. The main campus is 450 plus beds. We are the largest provider of obstetric services in the Southeast, delivering on the order of 18,000 babies a year. We have an emergency plan here at Northside for dealing with water emergencies. It's one of the areas that we're rather skilled at because of the old infrastructure surrounding us. We get extra water from vendors and then count on our Outpost 12 to be able to provide us with backup water should we not be able to be resupplied. Our long-range goal with First Water and their products is to purchase some additional units to provide us with more flexibility in being able to respond to emergencies. Had a recent event where a 48-inch water main was damaged with the potential of the hospital losing all water for an extended period. We were able to put small water purifiers on strategic ice machines in the emergency department, the food service area, bone marrow transplant, and 2 of the postpartum floors. This provided us with a huge amount of ice, which is pretty important. We're also able to put some of these smaller units on beverage counters in the kitchen and the McDonald's that's part of our restaurant facility here at Northside. There are situations where patients need clean water for certain hygiene requirements, so this product also supplied water for that too. The system was purchased not using hospital capital funds. The system was purchased using HRSA 2 grant money under the category of sustainability. Following this incident that we had with the 48-inch water main, the numbers of congrats and great ideas that came following that more than made the unit worthwhile, and as a matter of fact has spurred upper management to consider the purchase of other pieces of equipment from First Water to be able to enhance our sustainability. The question has come up as to whether or not I would recommend the First Water system to anybody else. The fact is I have recommended it. I think that water is a major nightmare for emergency planners, and to have this Outpost 12 that we've got up on the hill up here makes my life a lot easier, knowing that I don't have to worry about resupply. All I got to do is go plug the Outpost 12 in.
My name is Tim Popovich. I'm the engineering manager for Northside Hospital in Atlanta. I'm responsible for the general facility management and maintenance. Once we realized that we had a water situation here at the hospital, we decided it was time to implement the filtration system. And our plan was to hook it up to the well, which we did. Now, we hadn't even been trained on this unit yet. It was so new to the facility. So we went into this whole thing really without knowing what to do. So we took the unit down to our well and we hooked it up, plugged it in, turned it on, and within like 5 or 10 minutes we were making fresh, clean water. So it was really nothing to it. Anybody that can hook up a water hose can hook up this unit and make clean water. We actually did not lose full pressure here at the hospital. So we still had water coming into the building, although the city and county was telling us that it was not drinkable. So seeing as how we had pressure in the building, we decided to disconnect from the well and hook up to the hospital city water system. The outpost worked perfectly. The way that we were operating the building was we have the 5-gallon bottled water systems distributed throughout the building, and as the bottle would get empty, the hospital engineers would go up, pick up the empty bottle, bring it down, and then we would fill it up at the outpost and take it back up and put it back into the cistern. And we maintained the whole hospital that way for about 2 days, about 48 hours. We had 10 of the responders delivered to the hospital so that we were able to distribute them throughout the building in areas that we felt were critical to have ice or water. So we were able to disconnect the water line going into our ice makers, and our engineers here on staff made some real quick adapters. It took them like 10 minutes to figure out how to do this, and we actually hooked up the responder unit to our ice machines and other apparatuses so that it was a smooth, seamless adaptation of the responder to our own equipment. One of the things I would recommend to any facility that's planning for a loss of water situation would be to think about the areas that you would want to have constant ice or water availability and retrofit your equipment so that it can accept one of these responder units with a quick disconnect so that it's a seamless application from city water to the responder system.
Yeah, I'm John McDonald. I'm the Director of Safety and Security for Northside Hospital. We were looking at a variety of vulnerabilities, one of which we identified as water. What happened really was post-Katrina, our CEO said we want to have a sustainability review done for the facility. So what are some of the things that could drop us out of the patient care mode? Loss of water. Pre-first water contracts and agreements, everybody has contracts with various water vendors. And that's okay if it's a localized event and not everybody is compromised. But I think the bottled water folks are going to have some difficulty if it is a extremely widespread. And ironically, providing the filters on the coffee machines and the fact that we had a McDonald's style restaurant here was huge. The expenditure was under $10,000 to us. It really wasn't a major consideration. It really just made sense to have a device that would be able to give us 600 gallons of pure medical grade drinking water an hour at the facility. It almost was a no-brainer to us, at least for my organization.